Hello everybody and welcome to Dragon Grixis. The goal of this deck is to disrupt your opponent's hand with Thoughtseize and Valki in the early game, whilst removing their creatures in the early to mid game with cards like Fatal Push and Kolaghan's Command and sweepers like Soul Suns and Extinction Event. Besides our threats, we also have other forms of going 2 for 1, like Expressive Iteration and Silent Blood, which is more or less counter. And we also have adventure cards and Kolaghan's Command. In the sideboard, we have one Fatal Push, two Ritual of Soot, and one Kolaghan's Command for aggro matchups. We have two Negates, three Mystical Disputes, and one Thought Distortion for control decks. And we have one Ashiok Dream Render and two Grafdigger's Cage for Graveyard Hate. This is my first video on the channel, so I would appreciate if you would comment what deck I should play next, and subscribe for the next upload. Now let's get into some magic. Alright, we're playing against Dead Man. Okay, we got two land hand with early removal and a Nicol Bolas. I'll keep this hand. Go turn one Thoughtseize. I'll go with Thoughtseize because he played Jeshka land. Three Prismari command, so that does make sense to take it all. I'll just take the Memory Lapse. So you can't Memory Lapse one of my threats. So this is Mystic's Mastery. Jeskai. So let me just get some. Let me just get the Valki down, even though I know it's probably not gonna take a creature. This they're going to place four of the artifact creatures, 6-mana guy I can remember the name of. That can flashback an instant from the graveyard. Drew a land, that's pretty good. Now just need blue mana, then I'm set. And he kills it and creates a treasure token, I presume. Maybe he might wanna Faithless Loot. Nope, he creates a treasure. I hope he doesn't have mystics. Wait, no, he hasn't played. He hasn't played that eight man instant. Didn't land. So black mana by itself, a swamp wouldn't do it. I either need blue or red mana. I got blue. Let's go. Do you have a counter? There's a pause. That probably means he has a counter. No counter. Okay, press Mary command. So now I have no info. Okay, so I got the Mystic's Mastery, but didn't have enough mana to cast anything, and it wouldn't be worth casting anything because of the graveyard. So that's good. I wonder if it's. I mean, I've played this matchup before, but I doubt it's worth putting Graveyard Hate in for this deck. It might be worth to put an Ashio again, but not so much Grafdigger's Cage. I mean, it's hard to counter if you put it down on turn 1. Grafdigger's Cage and Graveyard Hate by itself does very little against this deck. It makes it that they don't have a quick turn 4 Mystic's Mastery, and it gets to overload it to fill up his hand again. Well, not even fill up his hand. He got some Prismari commands and Expressive. Okay, he drew 2 cards, but played like 6 spells, so basically filled up his hand. And it kills that guy. He needs to choose if he wants to kill Nicol Bolas the Ravager or the God. And he kills the Ravager. Expressive Iteration, Brainstorm. Okay. So he casts Brainstorm first, so he gets to shuffle the bad card into the library from where you want to cast Brainstorm. In Historic, you don't have many ways, just like in in Legacy or in Vintage, you get to play fetch lands. You only have Fabled Passage, as my opponent just drew. You also have other shuffles like Narset that is reasonable. But not so much, not so many. So is it worth to cast Scarab God or is it worth to cast Chandra? I'll play Chandra first because he's drawn so many cards, got so many card selection by Prismari Command, so he probably has a counterspell. I'll just put that in because Scarab God is the better card, but I mean it's quite devastating if Scarab God gets countered. He has 4 mana, though. No, that's 5 mana, sorry. Yeah, yes, Memory Lapse, as I expected. Though Memory Lapse is the worst of the counter spells. Okay. That it has history. I forgot. Okay. Luckily, Time Warp is banned, so it can't go infinite. Oh, he gets to cast Expressive Iteration. That's not too bad. Okay. Let me see if I get to kill it, because I need to kill that guy. Definitely need to kill him. Memory Lapse. Yeah. Unfortunate. And the more he gets to counter my answers to that guy, the more value he gets, and the less likely it is that I can kill it, because he can just keep on drawing counter spells. He missed. That's perfect. Okay, I will. I'll wait till the end step to fatal push the dwarf. That's actually an interesting card to put in. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I'm dead. He can deal 5 again and kill me. So I'll go to sideboard. I will definitely need Mystical Dispute, negate. I don't need that, the Fatal Push. Don't really need the Sweltering Suns. Could cut or completely remove. Is Bonecrusher Giant better than Murderous Rider? Let me go back. Murderous Rider seems better. Yeah, Murderous Rider is better. Let me look at the Excel. Did I forget anything? No. Just instants and sorceries. Yeah. I'll remove that because he also has the Torrential Gear Hulk. That's the name. I forgot the name in there. From about 10 minutes ago. Mm. So I'm torn between putting Thought Distortion or Ashy again. Maybe I need both. No, Thought Distortion is unfortunately too slow because he would like to cast Mystic's Mastery on turn 4, or as he did in this game, cast a lot of Prismari commands and then overload the Mystic's Mastery. So I don't think Thought Distortion will chain this game. So I'll just put this in and go for game 2. Okay, a 5 land hand, but I have it's a good 5 land hand because I can draw and I have turn 1 discard. I might actually want to go turn 2. I'm keeping this hand, but I'm torn between casting turn 1 or turn 2. I can. I'll just lose a lot of life, but I don't think life means a lot if I get to have tempo. I'll go turn 2. Okay, it's good. Let's grab that because I don't need any more lands, and I'll need to play a land tap this turn. Okay, Thoughtseize my opponent. What is that? Mark. Oh no. What is that? I've not seen that card. Return target non-land permanent you control. You don't control to its owner's hand. if the mana value was 2 or less, scry 2. Okay, so it's a bounce effect. Okay. Mm, I cannot deal with an Ulamog. I can deal with Shark Typhoon, I suppose, but it's kind of a stretch to take Ulamog. I'll take it because I have no way to deal with it, and I know he can ramp. He also has a ramp cut in hand, so I'll just go safe. Hope this game goes far. If it doesn't, oh well, I'm dead anyway. I'm not gonna kill my opponent fast, and he should know that by turn two, by game two. Okay, so I will not keep Cling to Dust because he doesn't have a non-creature spell to that I can grab with Cling to Dust. Now it does, but I will. Yeah, Brainstorm takes all my info, but I know yes, I know what card I had before. Okay, so let me Cling to Dust first because I didn't draw any good lands, any good cards. Only drew lands. Okay, I have turn 5, please. Let's go. Okay. Well, got a jam. Let's go. Counter. Yeah, I knew you had memory lapse before, so you're probably gonna do that. Okay. I wonder if my opponent would put in Aether Gust against me. I've seen people do that, but it's not very good. It's like memory lapse, Aether Gust, but mm, I wouldn't recommend put it in against Grixis Control. See, going 1 for 1 with the memory lapse. I mean, you're giving me a good top deck, and you're not. Memory lapse is only good if you have a source of card advantage, and he doesn't. He just draws one each turn, the same as me. So I just keep jamming. Okay, true mystical. That is a good card to put in against me, that for sure. I don't have counters in this deck. I just jam, at least in the main deck. Okay. Well, that means I have to jam. I will Thoughtseize first. Actually, this was a bad order. It's alright though. He was jam. He was. Um, I mean, now that it is on board, it is actually worse for me to. Is it though? Not really. I think Prismari command is worse for me. Yeah. Maybe I could have let him decide first by taking up. Yeah. Um. I'll even though I have one in hand, I'll still think I would put it on top. I'm afraid that this Shark Typhoon will just shit on me. Wait, I fucked up. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't. That was bad. That was a misplay. I still wanted that Nicol Bolas. Okay. Do I have any creatures? I do not, so I will go upkeep this card. Draw first. Draw step him in. Discard you, deal 2 to the shark. Okay, Mystical Dispute, which I cannot play for. Okay, this is your turn. Okay, so how much mana do I have? Okay, so I can play Nicol Bolas and Extinction Event, so I'll do that. And again, I am playing misoptimally by casting Nicol Bolas before Extinction Event. So now he's in top deck mode. He doesn't have many lands. He can cast any 5 or 6. He can cast Gearhulk. Soon he can't cast any spells. Okay, just the land. That's fine for me. I will put you in. Hmm. If he deals with the Nicol Bolas, I need Nicol Bolas optics, so I'll keep the Nicol Bolas in hand, and I'll play the Scarab God this turn by exiling it, and I might as well also play Nicol. I mean Ashok. His graveyard is not very stacked. I think it's better for me to mill a few of my cards since I have Scarab God. One creature, Murderous Rider, which is a fine creature to animate with Scarab God to make it a 4/4. Here could I have played up more optimally by waiting at my draw step to make a zombie. Okay. Okay, I will exile. It doesn't matter what I exile, I just need to not exile a creature, because that's the only graveyard interaction I have. Okay, so next turn I can flip Nicol Bolas. I will mill myself again. Okay, more creatures. I will do that now so I can drain him a bit to get closer to killing him. Yep, he's dead. Alright, he didn't draw anything with so few lands. Is there anything I want to do for game 3? It's possible I want to call a Guns Command for the treasures. Is there anything I see that is completely garbage? Ashok Dreamer that didn't shine this game, but he didn't draw Mystic's Mastery anyway, which is why I'll just go again. I often keep Extinction Event in against almost any matchup, um, because it just has so much utility. A 3 land hand. Um, I wouldn't say it's a good hand, but it can counter. It can kill stuff. I'll keep it. It's not exciting, but I can go tap land and stuff. He doesn't explode immediately either. It's only on turn 4, which I can counter. Okay, kept the 5 land hand. That's good for me. Okay, drew a bit of land. It's good for the Bloodchief first, though he doesn't have too many creatures anyway. Yep, drew more lands. That's good. I need to get up to Nicol Bolas again. That's the way to lock him out. He keeps saying oops. He does not seem happy about his hand. I'll keep Hardcast's Dispute up in case I'm uncertain. Hmm. I'll go tap land again. I will do something next turn. I will go Thoughtseize. Makes a 1/1 shock. Okay. Okay. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. That's a card I need to be aware of. I think I will take that actually. That can just kill me really quickly. Though he doesn't have any. It's kind of tough actually. It, it's unlikely that the game will get up to 7 mana, and I don't really mind counterspells and brainstorm. I'll just take the card that can kill me. And I'll kill the Bloodchief's Thirst now because I can. It leaves me up with 3 mana again for Mystical Dispute. I will probably get a swamp so I can play Nicol Bolas. Though he just keeps He just keeps Mystical Dispute up. Swamp. So I think I'll cast Sign in Blood, keep Mystical Dispute up. This is just a counter war, even though I don't have many counter spells. Okay, now to enter another. Okay, we're kind of set now. Now I just need to draw enough lands to play Nicol Bolas with 2 counter spells up. I could also bait it with a Nicol Bolas next turn. I will keep this land because I need land drops. Okay. There were some idea behind uh, countering that, though I don't really like it, even though because it's a end step Brainstorm, which isn't the best. He just draws the card immediately, which is not how you want to play Brainstorm. So I know he has Mystical Dispute, so I will. Ah, I'll wait. I'll wait. I can do it next turn. Keep 4 mana up. Um, Next turn I have 8 mana, right? Yep, I have 8 mana next turn, so I can play Nicol Bolas. He Mystical Disputes. I pay for it, and I can Mystical Dispute the second Mystical Dispute if he doesn't have another counter spell. Like Dovin's Veto, I can't do anything about that. I will kill that. So that play I just described, that's not gonna be a thing because I don't have Mystical Dispute. I'll just jam something. I'll jam Nicol Bolas, have a negate up. I will pay for that. Now I don't have counter spells up, but he has to use 2 counter spells to deal with this guy, and it does. Yep. I'll cast this. I'll draw 2. Okay, so I will put that into hand, that into library, that into exile. The order on these 2 did not matter because I'll play them both. Oh, will I? No, this was actually the best because now I can do this with negate backup. Okay, I don't need to counter that. He doesn't have a way to draw extra cards, which means that negate is just delay 1 turn, which is kind of bad. Memory Lapse is the absolute best if you get to cast Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, on turn 5 when the opponent is tapped out, and then get to hold Memory Lapse up. That's the best. Okay, what can I do? I want to play Sign of Blood to draw more counter spells, even though the chance of drawing more counter spells is low. I'll do it anyway. Okay. Yeah, if I play Nicol Bolas now, I can keep 3 things up. Negate, Murderous Rider, and Guns Command. Do I have any creatures in the bin? I have 1 Nicol Bolas. He discarded that. Yeah, as I said in the start of the game, it's unlikely that he has. Yeah, that the game gets to 7 mana, which my opponent agrees with. Whoops, he said that's not good. Well, good for me, I suppose. So I will go 2 for 1, grab my Nicol Bolas and discard you. Okay. So now I can flip Nicol Bolas. I will play a land first, attack. Shock Typhoon cannot kill the Nicol Bolas, so I should be good. Now there's a chance he can Aether Gust me, but I'll take that chance since I have negate up. And even also Murderous Rider. He just goes it. I cannot counter that, so I'll just wait. Yeah, I I forced him to use a fry on a triggered ability, which is good. That's card advantage. Mythic's Mastery for a Prismary command. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, create a treasure token. Wow, deal 2 to me. So aggressive. Okay, it's exiled. I will play Dragon God. That should shut him out really quick. I could also play Nicol Bolas, the Ravager, and also keep Negata perfect. Uh, Wait, he got land? Yeah, he got an island. And this got another 7 drop. No. Let me read this card again. Right, so a 4 mana put a 7 drop into play. I will not do that. I'll not let him do that. Good game. Alright. And that's the match. See you for game 2. We got a match against Metal Atrophy. Mental Atrophy. Excuse me. Okay. 2-land hand. The play that doesn't even play Expressive Iteration. I don't like the sand. Oh, mulligan. 4-lander. That's fine. Chandra on the bottom. I'll draw a third by the time I get to 4 mana. I'll play the top land. Okay, that's a good top deck. Very good top deck. This card helped me a bit to get closer to his first counter trigger. Or flip, I mean. Nah. Well, that's just the better version. I will play Swamp. I can get a mountain next turn to kill the. I was about to say it's Neoform, but Neoform doesn't play black. It's Teamer colors. Okay, guess I don't have to. Don't worry about that. Okay, so he plays the Res and Thoughtseize. And then Anissa the Shadow Bows. Okay, that's quite tough. No, I don't need that. I'll play a Nicol Bolas to just kill and absorb 2 damage. And with the next one, I can take up. Unless he plays another creature. And he plays the best creature in the game. No. Okay. So does Nicol Bolas. That's too late to draw that. Okay, that's a good draw. Okay, so I can play Valki first. Or I'm not able to play Murderous Rider and Azcanta trigger. So I will play that first. Don't let him play another Questing Beast, and I will. I'll let him think that he can Questing Beast. Yeah, I'll search for a basic land. Don't have many basics left, but oh well. So I'm at 2. Okay, this is not good. I can search first counter for a bot sweeper wouldn't even do it. I don't have enough mana for that. I think it's better for Hmm. That wouldn't even do it either. If I uptake Nicol Bolas, play Murderous Rider, but then you can just Questing Beast and get over my toughness creature, 2 power creature. So I'll search for Azcanta. I did not hit anything, so I will go to game 2. I don't even know what would save me there. Sweltering Sunset, enough red mana for that. Um, Sideboard. So I will put Fatal Push in, I'll put Aether Gust in. Might want a Kulgan's Command. I probably, if not definitely, need Ritual Surfeit. Let me take out the bad cards. Thoughtseize is completely very bad. Well, I don't even know. Um, I think Sinus Blood is also bad because it deals you life. In complete aggro matchups like Gruul aggro, Gruul mid-range, I take Sun and Blood and Thoughtseize out completely because it deals me life. I need any also burn. Thoughtseize does very little against burn. Actually helps them if anything. Um, I think I'd rather have a Kulgan's Command and keep the Sun and Blood. Okay. I will keep the sand. There's Fatal Push and Bonecrusher Giant on turn 1 and 2. I can also revolt the Fatal Push on a later turn. If yes, okay. What does he take? What does he want? Does he want the Bonecrusher? I would take the Bonecrusher. He takes the biggest creature, which is understandable. But what I was about to say is I can revolt the Fatal Push with Fabled Passage to kill the Questing Beast. Um, I'll just cling to dust now. Okay. So I can I think I'll go Fatal Push and Fabled Passage, the cards that I said had synergy. I'll just play Bonecrusher Giant now. If he has Questing Beast, I can simply trade it. Okay, that means he has another. In that case, I'll play Nicol Bolas and then he can take my 2 worst cards. And I can just go in and say bonk for 4. Next turn I can deal 8, and then he said 4. Yep, I've played with the card unlimited. It's alright. The fact that you can draw equal to the difference, uh, meaning that you can draw cards if your opponent doesn't have any cards in hand, makes sense and just a straight up upgrade to Mind Rot. But Mind Rot is not a very exciting card. So it seems like I've won this game. This round at least. So I will attack for 8. And he can only be like one of them. Uh, um, what did I see? A Source Skull Raid, but that doesn't make me want to change anything at all. Hmm. No, I'll just keep it like this. It works. Okay. Mm. It's a two-land hand, but it works out because I've searched for Azcanta. Let me just hope he doesn't have Thoughtseize. Mm. I'll play Search for Azcanta. Hope to get more lands. Mulliganing lower doesn't help against decks with Thoughtseize because they will just make it go even lower and then you can't play anything at all. I drew black land, that's good. So now I can kill the Questing Beast with the Murderous Rider. I'll do it on after the attacks because it's a legendary. He can just play another one. Target opponent sacrifice enchantment. Well, I understand why you would want this piece of the card. Target opponent sacrifices a creature, but I only have one enchantment in the deck. You don't want to side this card into my deck. You would want something else. That's for sure. Oh my. Okay. Hmm. This looks like a fatal push. If I fatal push, I can't do anything else. I think I'll Bloodchief first, and then I can hold a fatal push up for a two mana creature, if he has any. Okay. It does not trample. Hmm. Okay. I will probably Murderous Rider this. If he somehow doesn't attack, I'll spell damage sudden cycle. He attacks, I kill it. Hopefully draw on land next turn. Does he have a card to play? Does he have a land? And enough exile cards? How many cards does this need? It needs 6 cards, okay. Excluding the card itself. I didn't draw a land, but I'll play the Murderous Rider to get some life, hopefully. He just sacrifices it. It goes to the bottom. Plays Paradise Druid. I drew a land, yay! But I will play Murderous Rider again. Okay, Night Oak Scavenger. And Bloodchief's Thirst. Hopefully draw a black land. Red land, I mean red land. Even though I misspoke, the gods could hear me. Okay, so is it worth to leave Failed Push or Sign on Blood? He doesn't have many. For what I've seen, he doesn't have many 2-drops, and the 2-drops he has hexproof, so it's not worth to hold Failed Push up. Yep, just draw that. I mean that's just unlucky, I suppose, but I'll take every advantage I can get, especially in game 3, I mean. Pull Kranos Unchained. I will Dragon God, and hopefully this will give up a concede. He might look at his top deck and then concede. He can also keep playing. I don't mind. I will uptick Nicol Bolas. Do I have enough lands? I have 3, 6, and with a 7 here I can play Valki's backside Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. This is an artifact, so I will exile this. Don't want him to do anything. Just lock him out of the game. So he can look if he pays 6 mana. Skull Raid, okay. Fatal Push. Yep. Exile the top of our library. I have tried to exile to play Tybalt's Optic ability with Nicol Bolas, and it doesn't work because the exact wording of the emblem. Unfortunately, I will play this. And I will also play Expressive Iteration, even though I've played the land. Put that into hand, that into library, that into Excel. Even though I've played a land this turn, it should not matter much. I will play this Viviana's Arcbow and keep Assassin's Trophy up. No, I can't. Oh, I can. I can. I saw one card go to Excel. Thought it was Assassin's Trophy, but no, it was the land from Expressive Iteration. So he can attack me for 3. Or rather, attack Nicol Bolas for 3. Which is fine. Well, is it actually? I can also kill it. I can kill the land. The killing the land isn't very exciting. I'll let Nicol Bolas die. It's alright. I can assassin trophy the guy. The girl. The Nissa. Nissa is a female elf. And it's my turn. So I will exile with Chandra. Play Kolaghan's Command. Will I even play Kolaghan's Command? He doesn't have any cards in hand, and it would only deal 2 damage, so I might as well deal 2 damage with the other ability. Not playing the land, not playing the card, I mean. Okay, so I should not Silent Blood. I don't want to get lower. I have so much advantage, so I should just cling to dust at the end of my turn, if not killing creatures with Kolaghan's Command and Bonecrusher Giant. And I will do exactly that. Kill creatures with Bonecrusher Giant. Deal 2. Discard a card. Discard a card to you. Deal that 2 damage. Bonecrusher Giant. Because I can flip Nicol Bolas and keep Cling to Dust up. I will uptick you. Uptick you. Just a land. It's fine. So I will attack for 4. And flip Nicol Bolas the Ravager. So it's called Nicol Bolas the Arisen. We have round 3. With a full land hand, Valki. I mean, we have 2, 3, 4. I will keep this hand. Play Fabled Passage first. Crack it immediately, because I do not give 2 shite. Play Double Swamp. Play Valki. Let me see what he has. I'll probably get a creature if he plays green. And he does. Oh my. A 3 land? A 4 land hand, actually. I will take this guy, but that's scary. Oh man. The the selection with Explore could be very valuable for him, considering how he hand currently is. He might need some. He definitely wants some early creatures. And that was a mistake. I wanted to keep Kulligan's Command up. Doesn't look like they have a good. I would have had a good Kulligan's Command anyway. Enchantment. See, the thing about Grixis is that they can never deal with enchantments. That's a blue and green. That's a white and green thing to deal with enchantments. I can deal with just about anything. Planeswalkers, creatures, artifacts, even lands to a certain extent with the new Stone Rain that has come to Mystical Archives. And other land destruction cards, of course. There aren't. There. Stone Rain isn't the only land destruction spell. I drew Chandra. Drew Chandra. But can't play Sulfur Falls because it would enter the battlefield tapped. Okay. Only one counter card. Card in the graveyard. I will say no to fail push. And pass the turn. I can almost kill him. Yeah, if he plays that, I can swing above it. So I think it's alright. I can also just draw the nuts, okay. I will say no to that because I have lethal. I would have loved to play it, but let's win games, not play for fun, okay? I mean, it's fun to win, so. Okay, yeah. My opponent's deck is fun. Just big green creatures. I will keep in Aether Ghosts, or put in Aether Ghost rather. Take out Fatal Push because he doesn't have. He only has big creatures, more or less. I don't think there's anything else. Could put in a Kolaghan's command, but what would I take out? That doesn't make much sense. I could take a bad Mana Leak in, but I think it's fine, this deck. Okay, he does have more creatures. Well, I mean, I should have known that. That he has Land Wall Elves, that just makes sense. Okay. It's a 6 mana hand, so I would have to discard. I'll just keep Aether Ghost up. And next turn, play tap land, keep Aether Ghost up into play a 4 mana threat. Okay. I will not play that. It's not worth it. I would rather play Aether, excuse me, Bloodchief's Thirst for its kicker cost. I could play for the kicker cost now, or like yeah, next turn. But I'd rather play a forward drop so I can deal damage to him, or get value in the form of Chandra. But I'll play Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. Next turn I can Thoughtseize plus Bloodchief's Thirst. Let me see what it deals with, and let me reevaluate from that point. That was very good. I cannot deal with that at all. It can be countered, it can be targeted. I just poor that I'm happy that I thought seized that at that point. Bloodchief's Thirst, you. Feature Forest. Is it an instant? Is it an enchantment? So give +4/+4. Next turn I can Sweltering Suns. If he just plays Jade. He does. Great. Great, 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 great. So I can fully optimize my mana. I can actually play Chandra uptake and play Sweltering. Oh my god, he plays right into it. I will Sweltering Sun, kill my opponent's board and attack for 4. That was a really good turn, and that was enough to win the game. So on to the next round. Okay, on to round 4 with a 5-land hand. I tend to keep these hands um, with a bit of removal and a 5-land hand against unknown opponents. Because I just need to hit land drops. I need to kill creatures early. I think it's alright because I have a lot of good top decks. He keeps a 6-lander, and he plays Hallowed Fountain, which means a control deck, more than likely. And it is. Okay. So Magma Opus, Memory Lapse, Search for Azcanta, and Dovin's Veto. So I am torn between Search for Azcanta and Dovin's Veto. I often don't take counter spells, and at least not Memory Lapse and Mystical Dispute. But Dovin's Veto is hard because there's no way to be countered. Those sort of Search for Azcanta is such a beating if he gets to the battlefield, and I cannot deal with it at all. Not the land part, not the enchantment part. So I'll just take that. And we just go play land, pass. He discards Magma Opus. Land, pass until anybody can play anything. Okay, good. Got the Sign in Blood. Hopefully he discards that. He counters that, I mean. He does not. So I will keep Kolaghan's Command up. I don't have any creatures, but it should be alright. I cannot deal with that, unfortunately. So I will... Would I do anything at all? These are artifacts, right? No, it's an elemental. Hmm. I will let him discard one of these cards because they are better than a random card. Okay. I mean, Colligan's Command is a good card. I'm not sure that's the best way of using it. You can tap it for 0. That's fine. Okay, so you cannot keep anything up. I'll play land. So I have a couple of options. I can play Chandra, uptake it for mana, um, and cast all of my hand. I can also downtick on it, and that would be it. In that case, I should have played a land tap maybe, but I think I'll go for that play since he cannot deal with. No, I think it's better to play Chandra, kill this, and play Kolaghan's Command because he cannot counter any of it. Discard and destroy artifact. Yep. And this means I'm closer to ultimating, which basically says win the game by dealing 5 by casting any. Okay, that's not very good because you can. Oh, I thought you would put it under my library. I'll put it in my library. I will uptick Chandra. I don't have any cards in hand. That's top deck, but he will count it. So it just goes 1 for 1 because we both have a source of card advantage. Though his is better in most cases. Well, in every case, basically. I'm closer to ultimating, which is something. Oh god. Torrential Gearhulk. Lightning Flicks? That's okay. So now I need a way to deal with both of these guys. Ah, unlucky. Unlucky. Yes, both. Okay. I will play Nicol Bolas. Discarding Mystic's Mastery. I have enough cards to keep playing to the step. So I'll do that. I can I can keep Teferi in check by attacking him with Nicol Bolas. So next turn I can. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn I can attack Teferi, transform Nicol Bolas to flip. I will attack Teferi. I will flip Nicol Bolas. Basically all of my mana. Then I can downtick Nicol Bolas, get Nicol Bolas. This is truly Dragon Grixis. Downtick Nicol Bolas onto Hulk so they can't so it doesn't get it cannot attack any of my creatures. Um Bonecrusher Giant was a good pickup here. I will uptick Nicol Bolas. So I will deal 2 and get a creature back. That creature. No, I will not because I would rather have Bonecrusher Giant um, countered in that case. Hit Teferi with Bonecrusher Giant. It resolves. He doesn't know about this card. Does that mean I need to? I should try to resolve Bonecrusher Giant itself. Hopefully that gets memory lapsed. Probably not because he would rather counter the stomp because that gets both of them. Okay. So I will go into the upkeep. He doesn't get to draw a card, but he pays mana on his turn, which is more valuable. I will return Nicol Bolas and deal 2 to Teferi. What does he want to do? He probably wants to memory lapse. Yep, that's fine. So if he uptakes Teferi, that's fine. I can deal with Bonecrusher Giant. I can kill Teferi with Bonecrusher Giant. Unless he gets another Wrath of God, which he exiled a couple of turns back. He waits on my turn a bit, don't know why. I will kill Teferi first. And then I will try to kill Narset. It gets memory lapsed. So I will uptick Nicol Bolas. I think I'm getting back now. He doesn't have many options left. He gets a top deck, and that's about it. I will not play the land. No need. I know what my top deck is. And he gives up. That's good. Alright, on to the next game. So, of course, like the first game, I will take in Negate and Mystical Dispute and Ashiok and take out Fatal Push, Sweltering Suns. What did I else take out? Was that the Bonecrusher Giant? Must have been the Bonecrusher Giant. Um, this seems like more down to earth sort of Jeskai Mystic's Mastery deck because he has Stone's Vetoes, Search for Azcanta, and Nosset. The list that I've seen has Stranger Gearhawk and um, Teferi as threats, so I think I'll take Thoughtseize in as well, which means that I need to cut 3 cards, which is rather hard. I don't want to take the card draw out. I can take that. I mean, I can take 1 card draw because there's Nosset. That makes a lot of sense. Does that mean I want both of them out? I think I want both of them out, and I think I might want either Bonecrusher Giant or another Dragonskull Event. I think I want another Bonecrusher Giant because then I'll have um a creature to take out of the graveyard with Dragonskull Event, and I'll submit this deck. Full land hand with some 3 and 4 top. That's good. I don't need turn 1 and turn 2 plays against this. He will play tap lands. So I know he has counter spells that Dovin Speed or Memory Lapse by this play. Yeah, he had tap lands, but it chose not to play them to keep um counter spells up. I will just play lands. He he should know. Well, he should at least guess that I have counter spells in the sideboard. So next turn he can play Torchic Gearhulk, so I will play Valki. Might get countered, that's alright. Doesn't get countered. This also deals with a Planeswalker that could come soon. He Lightning Helix, but I'll get to see what he has in the hand. Okay, Brazen Borrower. Okay. I can kill that if need be. Probably wants to flush it in. Okay, he passes. That's scary. So he doesn't have a way to deal with Nicol Bolas. So I'll play Nicol Bolas. He can bounce it, but that's not effective. Okay. Sacrifice Shark Typhoon for less than Nicol Bolas power and toughness. I'll play land tapped. Bounces Nicol Bolas, which is said is not very optimal, but it does it anyway. And I drew it. Let's go. Target you. It can be countered, and you need to exile your whole hand. This might get a concede out of him. Hopefully. And it did. Okay. It's a good card when you draw it exactly when you need it, but it's really bad if you don't, because it's just a clunker. 5-4-0 actually. Let's go through round 4. 5. Okay. We're in for round 5 with 3-land hand. Thoughtseize against a gigantic deck, which probably means cat food, Junt. Well, it is Junt sacrifice in that case. I mean, it could also be never miss it, which is kind of quite fun. I often lose to never miss it. It is energy. Okay. I don't mind playing against energy. It's just I've not seen it in a while. He is land light, but not really if he has brainstorm. I think I'll take it anyway because brainstorm needs search ability. So I'll take attitude with Aether. It does quite a lot. It gets energy, it shuffles, and it gets land all three things that my opponent here desperately needs. Um, I will play Dragonskull Summit tapped, I think. I think no. I was considering all 3 lands and I went with the last one, Fabled Passage. I will get a blue land. Yeah. Okay, he got it. Attitude. Anyway. Okay. He got the shuffle. Though he drew one of the cards he put back with Brainstorm, so it was. I wouldn't say it was a win, but I took my chances. Okay, I land. I will play Mountain because I need Dragonskull Summit at some point. I will deal 2 and discard 2. Discard you, deal 2 to Rogue Refinery. Okay. I will play Nicol Bolas Ravager. He's tapped out. He discards. Let me guess. Bonecrusher? Yeah. Okay. He passes with 1 man up. He is not pleased. He's saying, oops. Oh, I missed 1 black land. Damn. Okay, I will pass with Dragonskull man up. Rogue Refiner. That's good. I can play Dragonskull man again. Funny, Kolaghan's command sort of cancels out Refiner. It deals 2 and discards a card. Refiner comes in with 2 health and draws a card. The only thing it doesn't cancel out is the mana. Is the energy. What is that? Oh yeah, I remember that good. Energy decks were quite popular at the start of Kaladesh Remastered, and then it just dropped off. Never saw it again, but now so. Yeah. So the idea is you cast Aetherworks, Marvel, pay energy, and then you get Ulamog out, as you can see this hand. I will take Aetherworks Marvel. I'll cast Expressive Iteration. Ooh. Um. Put Chandra in hand. Swilding Sense in the library. Exile the land. Cast the land. No, play the land. Okay. Oh, and cast Chandra. Cast Chandra. Uptick and exile Bonecrusher Giant. Pass the turn. Okay. I can play Nicol Bolas, but I will uptick Chandra first. Gets land, doesn't work. I'll cast Nicol Bolas to downtick and kill Chandra. No, don't kill Chandra. No, kill Gigantha. That's the god. Yeah, he doesn't lack energy, he just lacks cards, which is the perfect state to have him in. Because I will take his cards with Nicol Bolas and my Thoughtseizes and stuff. Cast Sign and Blood. Okay. Cast Expressive Iteration. Really get a land. Got two lands. Nicol Bolas in the hand. I don't have anything to cast in 3, so I'll take the tap land. Put you in the library and exile you. Play you tapped. Pass the turn. Uptake both planeswalkers. Well, should I actually uptake Chandra? I can also downtake now and kill him. I'll do that. I have Chandra to make mana. Uptick. Can't pay it. And won't pay it. My opponent concedes. And what that was the first. Okay. I think Aether Gust would work. I need another Kolaghan's command because I need to deal with Aether Gust Marvel. I would like Grafdigger's Cage. Take it in, I suppose. I would also want Negate, but not Mystical Dispute. Because the only threat in the deck really is Aether Gust Marvel. Aether works Marvel? Yeah. Out with Bonecrusher, out with Sweltering Suns. Keep Extinction Event in because that can deal with a Mark in the worst case scenario. What can I take out? Probably Valki. Valki can also, I mean, exiling Ulamog or Gigantha with Valki isn't that great, and the is the easier 7 mana threat to deal with because the other is the front side of Nicol Bolas, and that's obviously strong. So I think this is the deck. Thought this doesn't make a lot of sense. I will keep this. My opponent goes first. I'll keep this. This one is a three lander with two drops, which are card draw and also more card draw and card selection. Very good. No, not a mountain. Not even more lands actually. Okay. Oh, that makes me scared. I'll play more passively. I don't want to run into counterspell in the search for Azcanta. Okay. I will play it now. Not so scared anymore. Next turn I can play Nicol Bolas. Scarab Guard is good, but I already have a lot of... I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I have a lot of threats, which means that I need more lands very soon. Cast Brainstorm. I am quite screwed if he casts Aetherworks Marvel. I mean, he doesn't have enough energy, which means I have a bit more time. He needs 5 energy. I will. That's a suspicious block, but I can take it. I have another Nicol Bolas. Bonecrusher. Okay, that's fine. He casts Rogue Refinery. Um, Graveyard to that. I need more lands. I got one. I will cast Nicol Bolas first, though. Look like he has a Rogue Refinery. Okay. Harnessed lightning. How close am I? I'm not very close, so I'll keep the land. I just want to hit land drop so I can cast multiple spells each turn. I am torn between. I'm in the same position as I was in the last round. Though now he has 3 cards instead of 4. So I think I'll play Nicol Bolas uptick. Hope everything goes well. So I should only be scared of Aetherworks Marvel and Bonecrusher Giant. That's the only cards that can. That is. Now I hope this doesn't say cast. Wait, what? What happened? Look at the top 6. You make casts. Okay, so it's not okay. Okay, so I might have misremembered. I remember it being Search Your Library, which is a lot stronger than this. Um, so Ulamog is just a high roll, which is lucky for me, but still not a bad card to work your deck around. He's on 6 mana. Mm, I hope Nicol Bolas can um, keep his land count suppressed a bit longer. Yeah, exile a land. Good, 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 good. I'll play Chandra and down take on Rogue Refiner. So now my Planeswalker should be safe. You can cast the Works Marvel again. So this says cast, which means if it hits Ulamog, he just gets Ugin. That's terrible for me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he exiles for 5. That's very bad for me. Do I have any creatures? Must have 2 Nicol Bolas. I do. Okay. That means that I can play Watery Pathway. I cannot keep that up. It sucks. I will exile you. Okay, that was just lands. That was not very good to exile. Next turn I can make some zombies and attack Ugin. I will attack it. Even if it dies, I get it back to the hand. I hope I get a land. I do not, but I can deal with the exile with the either works model now. But I don't need it at the moment because he doesn't have energy. He needs 6 energy, not 5. Um, it's 6, yes. Okay, I will put you into hand, put you into library, put you into exile, play you. No. Yes, okay. I don't have a choice. Now that I think about it, I would have kept Kulgan's command so I can kill Ugin. But I didn't think about that. I will pass the turn with Kulgan's command up. No blocks. Can he cast Ulamog? He cannot. Though he deals 2? No, he deals 5. Unfortunate. I will have to... Well, I can return. I don't need to return because I can Scarab God. So I'll deal 2 and um, destroy an artifact. That artifact and deal 2 to you. So now it's 8. Not 9. Okay, so I will cast Scarab God. I will actually make a zombie from my Nicol Bolas now, so he has no chance of casting Ulamog. Ulamog could just beat me, even though I have an Extinction Event. Well, in that case, exiling two lands doesn't do terribly much. I will block. I will get Scapegoat back at the end of turn. Cast Aether Gust. Aether works Marvel. Cast Attitude. Needs a bit more energy. So I can get um, Lifelinker. Lifelink with Murderous Rider. Oh, perfect. Bloodchief's Thirst. Which gives him 5 energy, but he needs 6. So he can't do anything just yet. I can attack him for 9. Okay, he can, he can do that now. Please, not something devastating like Ulamog and Ugin. Okay, Harness Lightning. That's fine. Because Nicol Bolas is exiled from Scapegoat, I cannot exile Nicol Bolas and flip it because it's already exiled. That interaction does not work. Upkeep. I will. Ooh, I can exile. I can exile Ulamog. That's fun. Make it a 4/4 black zombie. And I need to exile Murderous Rider here. I need him to be here. It's also indestructible. That's just super strong. I also get the Scry, which just I can keep any threat I want. Brainstorm. That's fine. Give some card selection, but he cannot find anything, so the match is over. Which means we went 5-0 today. Claim price 2,000 and some mythics. No, some rares. Feather and Carisef expertise. So this event went better than expected. I have previously struggled against Jeskai Mystics Mastery and various aggro matchups, but we dumped the two Jeskai decks, and luckily we dodged all aggro decks in the format. As we could tell by this event, Dragon Grixis lines very well up against mid-range decks, since we can 2-1 them more efficiently than they can. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel for more historic content.